Oh, okay, wow, that joined really, really fast. Just a second. Turning down my music. There was some technical difficulties. I, for some reason, forgot the name of the email for the account to log in on my computer. I was playing the games and getting through the tutorial stuff on my phone, and then for whatever reason I had a brain fart. So that's why it took me a second, but I'm here. I trudged through the painful experience of doing the color challenge, and then you have to do this spark ranked thing before you can actually make a deck. Tonight is, as the title says, $0 free to play dinos. I've done this series about 3 times now, Heaven? I don't know. I've lost count. But I love it, just to celebrate the release of March of the Machine and all the dinos we get. Hopefully, I get them on this account. I'm gonna open up a bunch of packs, make a budget free-to-play dino list live. We're gonna take it right into ranked. Best of 3. Oh boy, this certainly is gonna be interesting. And I just realized I don't have the chat up on my phone, so bear with me 1 second. Man, I was trying to get there before 8:45, but it did not happen. At least there is good music. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Hopefully I get lucky. I don't have to use too many wild cards. Going to be crossing my fingers, but let's start with the first March of the Machine. Hopefully an ancient. Hey, there we go. Ravenous Sailback to begin. Saves us an uncommon wild card, which doesn't seem like much for most people, but when you're starting off, it's pretty decent. So nice indeed. And it's a thing in red. I might end up using it. We'll see. Let's hope for some more dinos. Let's go. Spending all the gold that I got from beginning the color challenges and all that. I'm going to be using that on Ixalan Packs. When is the last time you saw somebody open up packs of Ixalan on Arena? Probably quite some while. Oh, heaven, it's going to be lovely stuff. Chances are I don't get a dino, but of course all these packs I'm opening is getting the wild cards, filling the wheel. Every 6 I get a rare, sometimes. Oh, wow, that is good stuff. This is very nice indeed. 2 Ravenous Sailbacks to start. I've actually already redeemed 4 uncommon wild cards for Thrashing Brontodon. 1 in the green for a 3/4. Pay 1, sacrifice it to destroy an artifact and enchantment. So we're really going to be bringing the pain with that and the 2 copies I have already of Ravenous Sailback. This is just, this is nice. A very reasonable start. Ancient Imperiosaur, let's go. Oh, I'll take it. Shieldred, oh boy, I'm never going to be using that. Maybe if I wanted to go Jund Dinos, but being free to play and then starting off right with a 3-color deck would not make a whole lot of sense. Alright, let's just hope for wildcards pretty much, because in most of these packs, of course, there is no dino to speak of. Gyre Reach Sanitarium, well, I got a little bit flustered that one night when they had this and Narset, Parter of the Veils. Oh, it was not a pretty sight indeed. I might use it myself, I don't know. Fresh cup of coffee will get the job done. And Nahiri's Wrath, I mean, it's not nothing. It's removal. Potentially discard a bunch of cards. X, deal damage equal to the total mana value of the discarded cards to each of up to X creatures or planeswalkers. So it's kind of okay. We got to get rid of a bunch of cards and stuff we might want to use. I don't know. I'll keep it in the back of my mind. But it is definitely nice, at least for you guys, just to see what is all opened up. You can cross your fingers with me. Hoping. Oh, and I forgot to mention, with the jump-in tokens that I got, I think I can join the event still where you can choose the toxic one. It might have changed, but if you chose the toxic deck for the previous jump-in event, you got Tyrannix Rex. So I may have just missed the window, unfortunately. Hopefully that's not the case. But it was pretty nice. Yes, I'm definitely going to do the jump-in tokens. Certainly, certainly. And I've got 10 of them. I'm just going to go through that really fast. If it doesn't seem like I'm going to win, I'll just do that to get some cards that I might use and help the deck be at least a little bit better. Get the wins a little easier, although it's often hard, especially jumping right into best of 3. The sideboard may not be fleshed out as much as you like. Certainly, it's probably not going to be fleshed out much at all. And it could be rough, but as long as you have a nice, solid game plan, which I do, I actually whipped up a list, a hopeful list that I might make, a very budget dinosaur list. Oh, we got our first rare wildcard. That is going to be very helpful indeed. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Friends. What is going on? This is getting to the levels of last night when I opened up 4 copies of Ancient Imperiosaur. The last copy was the last copy, or the last pack was the last copy of Ancient Imperiosaur. My goodness, that was stunning. Rare wild card, rare wild. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're rolling in it. I'm getting excited. I might be able to flesh out the free dino list a little bit better than I have in the past. Sometimes it has been quite painful indeed. Not so good. Let's get another rare wild card. That's definitely not something you would expect. Back-to-back rares. We're looking pretty good, and we still have a ton more packs to go. Oh boy. I think I'll open up all the alchemy packs just all at once, just to, save a bit of time, especially because I'm not going to be playing alchemy. Yeah. I guess it's something. Another wild card. All right, Dominaria United, let's go. Would be nice to get some rare lands. Hopefully, help out the consistency a little bit. I might spend some wild cards on the rare lands, but I think for the most part I'll stick with the creatures themselves for wild cards, and then I'll go maybe a little bit awkward with the lands. It's going to be rough. A lot of basics, certainly. There is a couple rare lands, rare dual lands that you get from the free stuff, the free decks and whatnot, and that's going to help out quite a bit. Oh, another... What is going on here? Like I said, the alchemy packs, even though I'm not going to use it, it gets us to more wild cards, or we open up... How insane is that? 3 so early. Okay, man, we can basically flesh out an entire dinosaur deck at this point. My goodness. Actually, I want to turn that down. I don't know if their sound gives a little bit of feedback. If I have it too much, I monitor it. I had to monitor it when it was played normally, but since I fixed it, I probably don't have to do that. It should be quite consistent. It shouldn't. Oh, wow. We got it. We opened up a Topiary Stomper. It literally could have been so many other rares or mythics. Boy, stunning. Heaven, yes. Most of us know and love this Topiary Stomper. That'd be back-to-back Topiary Stompers. I think it's meant to be again tonight. Well, Unlicensed Hearse, actually. One of the best graveyard hate cards if you really want that. So that is 100% going in the sideboard. Love it. Exile cards. Gets the job done. That is just fantastic. A Topiary Stomper and an Unlicensed Hearse. Wow, it cannot get a whole lot better than that from the 3 Streets of New Capenna. That's all right. That's all right. We're getting there. Beseju Who Endures, of course. That would be pretty fan. Oh, what? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. We're at 12 rares at the moment. What's going on? This seems maybe Wizards or Magic the Gathering arenas. Somebody high up is watching and they know what I'm doing and they want to throw me a bone. Certainly dinos eat bones, chew on bones. Gigantosaurus, of course, which I do have 4 copies, I think. You get Gigantosaurus in one of the starter decks, but I'm going Gruul, red and green dinos. So I don't really want to use Gigantosaurus, which costs 5 green. That would not be good. Oh, Avabruck Caretaker. Oh, I should have paused on that for a little bit. That's actually pretty fantastic. I think I'll probably just slap that in. Has hexproof, but if it flips, it gives hexproof to everybody, and it puts 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control. Oh, scary. I might have him. We'll see. I don't think it's still in the store. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's not, but if it is, I might. I certainly went through a slog and an uphill battle to get here. I might do this particular free-to-play account a little bit more often. King of Dinos, getting to Mythic, that would be pretty good. Hopefully, I can make Dinos so good that maybe they ban a card or 2. That would be the ultimate thing, and it's pretty cool to see the Terrask, although I'm not going to use it. Maybe I will. It would be pretty fantastic to see it come down finally. I still have not managed to cast the Terrask yet. Ouch. That's painful. I'm just going to keep opening all the packs at once just to... Oh, another rare wild card. My. But I think I probably won't get the Timmy avatar just because I want to keep this account 100% free to play as all the other versions of this have been. Okay, that's pretty good, getting there. Oh, 100%. I imagine a lot of us have been learning that fact. Dinos got a whole lot better. They were nice before, and it's nice to see a Temple of Abandon. Red and green enter the battlefield tapped, but oftentimes we may not be doing something for one, so this is reasonable. Just as our turn 1 land, scry, dig a little bit deeper for something if we need it. However, quickly doing the jump in stuff. Midweek Magic jump in. Actually, I should find the matches here. Just a second. Events. Actually, I want to see what the midweek Magic jump-in is. Oh, it's not actually a thing. Okay. Alrighty, jump in it is. Let's get those dinos, hopefully. Treasure? Treasure probably has some dinos in it, maybe. Turbo Master, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Yes, glad you're here. Just getting, running through my jump-in tokens, hopefully getting some dinos. I don't know the actual lists of all these mini decks. Sluggers. Rooted probably has something. Although it does seem like it's from some of the newer sets, so we're seeing Arblast, Engineers, Sluggers. I don't think that has Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oily. Rooted. I should really probably look this up to see which ones actually have dinos in them. Treasure Oily. I'm going to try one match just very quick, see if I get that card reward, and then I'll just resign and yeah. I won't take too long on this. Definitely, if it seems like we're not winning, resign, move on to the next jump-in token, and I should just inspect the deck. That'll help me determine what's in the specific lists. Really should have looked it up, but I didn't know the jump-in was changing. I should have clued into that fact with the release of March of the Machine yesterday. I should have figured the jump in stuff was shifting a bit. Not a whole lot of creature. Mulligan. I can work with that. We got a turn 1 play of the Exuberant Fireling. Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh, we got Dimir zombies. Very interesting stuff. Don't have a source of green, so that is kind of problematic. Would have been nice to go with that. No, I'm gonna wait. Oh, the username. Oh yeah, I was wondering what you meant by UN. I thought it was something to do with the song, but yes, Evan, I took your inspiration. I named it King of Dinos. Certainly is king. Should probably read what this does. Attack with this. When this is put into the graveyard, I believe we get another oil counter on. Exuberant Fusing. Yes. Okay, so we're going to start powering it up. Just make bigger and bigger things. Urbrask Forge actually could be nice. Keep making something bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah, I guess I'll take it out. Okay, maybe that wasn't so good. I think we could get there with this. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna pack it in, look at the deck list. I want to get to the main event, the dinos. That probably would have taken too long. Too much of our time. Okay, let's see. Any dino in this? Dinos. Where are the dinos? Okay, nothing there. Yeah, that's alright. Try again. We have 9 more chances to hopefully get them. Double trouble. This one probably has something. Probably not a dino, unfortunately. Sacrifice. Yeah, sacrifice, I guess. Right. Yep, nothing there. I swear there's got to be a dino somewhere in here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, we'll get lucky eventually. We got pretty lucky before with the packs and everything, so I think it's got to happen at least once or twice with these. I'll just pick red stuff and green stuff, and hopefully that pays off. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Back at her. I just want to get to spending a bit of gold for Ixalan, then make an actual deck. Virulent. Oh, Virulent. That, I think, has Tyrannix Rex. I think so. We got Poison, Toxic. Let's go. T-Rex. T-Rex. Where's Tyrannix Rex? Ah, nuts. No Tyrannix Rex, unfortunately. That's okay. That's okay. Oh yes, the new era. Multiverse, I think so. I think so, Turbomaster. Dinos on Innistrad, crazy. Theros, a lot of cool stuff is going to happen. Oh, fight spells. Yeah, I guess I could look at it a little bit more. The next one I'll look at. And of course, at the very least, Heaven, anybody else, you get a decent amount of stuff. The Virulent one didn't have the Tranix Rex, but I know the other stuff doesn't have anything. Anyways, Enchanting Virulent. We've got a Venerated Rot Priest. Master's Rebuke. I mean, it is a common, but it's reasonably decent. Of course, very budget. Instant speed. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. What do we got? What do we got? Infectious Bite. Yes, that could be pretty good. Dinosaur Spirit. I think so. I think we do have some dinosaur spirits. One or two. Phantasmal Dreadmaw, I believe, from Modern Horizons 2. The blue version of Colossal Dreadmaw. I think. I'm pretty certain it's Phantasmal Dreadmaw. Don't quote me on that. Oh, Stoke the Flames. Yes, please. All right. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be gunning for. To be as budget and saving my wild cards. Stoke the Flames. Absolutely fantastic. 4 to deal 4 to any targets. That's kind of painful. But of course, the Convoke. Let's tap the Topiary Stomper we got. Other little creatures. Very, very nice indeed. That would be good. We've got to be as budget conscious as possible. Yeah. Oh, I know, Heaven. This is going to be good. I have a Venom. Venom must have Tranix Rex. Yes. Okay, here it is. Oh my goodness. I almost got super excited. I saw Tyrannix and I'm like, oh, I got a copy. No. The little brother, I guess you could say, of Tranix Rex. Oh, absolutely stunning, Turbomaster. Make use of that Topiary Stomper. You've got the basic land when it enters the battlefield, and then you tap it to Convoke. Help play that Stoke the Flames. I mean, even if I play Stoke the Flames for 2 to deal 4 damage to any target, that's still pretty reasonable as well. Oh no, I think it is quite decent enough. Although I must highlight this. Tyrannix, yes, T-Rex at home. You said it. But keep in mind, creatures with trample. I've wanted to do this for quite some time as a way to bust through and just do lethal, likely. Sereth the Viper's Fang. 2 and a green, 3/4, lovely. Other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch. And how does Death Touch and Trample interact? You only have to assign lethal damage to creatures that are blocking your creature. So if you've got Tyrannix Rex and it's blocked by an 8/8, you only have to deal 1 damage to that 8/8 and 7 still go through and you still kill it. It's absolutely fantastic. I got a playset of this on my main account and I was wondering, one night, Viper Dino, Death Touch Dino, haven't come up with a name, but the Trample and Death Touch combination on a lot of dinos that I normally use is something to consider. Oh, spicy indeed. King of Dinos on the ladder, gonna destroy. Maybe I get to Mythic with King of Dinos before my main account. That would just be nuts. That'd be pretty cool, but incubation. Well, oh, I almost missed Resistance. We want more Stoke the Flames, 100%. That was close. Sluggers. Oh, the new Zalortha. Absolutely. It's going to be nice. Trying to flip it. I think I'll still probably keep things as is. I won't try getting the new Zalortha quite yet. So I'm not, having to try Invasion of Ikoria and then flipping it to get that new... Oh. We all... Okay, we're all used up. Alrighty. Back to the store. In to the store again to get 4 packs. Oh, hey, whoa. Hold on a sec. The daily deals. Oh boy, we've got the Extended Art Ancient Imperiosaur. Yes. Yes, it very much is. It very much is. Oh man, I gotta get back to my main account to buy this. Hopefully I don't forget. That was the all-star of last night, I must say. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out, because Ancient Imperiosaur, man, was making the opponents soar. More than once. Quite a few times. But we're here for Ixalan. Take a bit of scrolling, because it's been a wee bit. Can I not scroll? What? It's weird. It's like it wouldn't let me scroll. Okay, there we go. There we go. Keep going. Alrighty. Man, it's been forever since I bought these. Months. Yes, definitely. Definitely a strong dino. Okay. I'm going to open up 1 pack at a time. Cross your fingers. A dino. That's not a dino. Okay. A dino. Oh, hey, we got Drover the Mighty. Good stuff. We saved an uncommon wild card. We got Thrash Raptors. I mean, it's... I was planning to use it, but might as well save a wild card, even if it's common, especially starting out right. Oh, and the Death Gorge Scavenger. Oh, this is getting good. We've got the unlicensed hearse, which I opened, plus this. We get a nice little package of Graveyard Hate. Although I don't expect heavy graveyard decks this early, of course. Oh, it's insane. Time flies when you're having fun. And when you're opening up wildcards, I must say. Toxic Death Touch Dinos. Now, I was just telling you about Death Touch and Trample. Look at Dinosaur Stampede. Make them all bigger to deal, well, effectively 2 extra damage to the opponent, because all those dinos have Trample. If they didn't, then they would have Death Touch with Seraph, the Viper's Fang. Oh, this could be a nasty package. I've done Dinosaur Stampede a little bit in the past, but well, we'll see. We'll see. It would be a really nice way to punch through. Certainly we should have a ton of dinos, even though it is budget. Sentinel Totem, another thing that deals with graveyards. 1, a nice turn 1 play, scry 1, tap it, exile all graveyards. River's Rebuke, okay, okay. Here goes nothing. Let's get to the list. There it is. Free dino. Okay. Oh, we got 1 Tandem Takedown. That is good. 3 common and 26 uncommon. Oh. Okay, okay. Let's do that. All pretty much stuff I would want. Yeah. Yeah. Thrash Raptor. Yeah. I think so. Cemetery Trespasser. Yes. Yes. Cemetery Trespasser is a pretty fantastic card. Definitely. All right. Well, we got something. I'm going to get all the lands out of there. I just put them in as placeholders before I finished the introductory Spark ranked, whatever it's called. You couldn't actually search up the lands. It was really weird. Unfortunate, but start off with the dual lands that I do have. Oh yes, the 3/4, yeah. It is good. Quite fantastic. Help reduce the cost of your fight spells if you exile an instant or a sorcery. I've used it a little bit in the past. I used it a bit when it was first released, and it is pretty good. Vigilance, yes, vigilance is always nice. Let me think. Land-wise, what do I want to start off with? Actually, I'm going to start with creatures. You know what? Let's go with Stomping Grounds. I'm not going to be opening up Guilds of Ravnica Return, whatchamacallit, whenever it was we visited again. I lose track how many times we've been to Ravnica, but I'll just get 4 Stomping Grounds out of the way. The best, most important. Get that consistency there, but we gotta search up for... I guess I could choose a different basic land. Unfortunately, I don't have the Jumpstart Dinosaur one, just because I'm starting off, but what looks good? What looks good? This one. The art that is actually used in the thumbnail. Okay, that's going to be it. Not sure why I used it exactly, but it just sort of spoke to me. Nice, calm, golden, bamboo forest. Yes, Return to Ravnica. Revisiting the Return to Ravnica remastered. Just keep putting in a bunch of stuff that starts with R. Something like that. Yeah, I guess I'll do 8, 7. Let's see, what mountain do I want to make my favorite? Yeah, that one's kind of cool, I guess. I'll just do even mountains and forests just to get it to 60 right now, and then we'll look up dinos. Oh, Stoke the Flames. Yeah, I should probably do Stoke the Flames. I'll keep Stoke the Flames in mind. Definitely. And I also like Ravnica because it is one of the first ones that I started off with. Yes, Chandra Hope's Beacon. Actually, not quite so nice with dinos. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn, so we don't have, I think, enough to really make it worth it. Although the +2, you add 2 mana in any combination of colors. That's pretty nice to ramp, but I should search up dinos. Actual dinos. Oh. The Giant Cindermaw. Let me see. With the Giant Cindermaw, that is fantastic. Previously, when I did free dinos, I was sinking 4 rare wildcards into Rampaging Ferocidon. Just because starting off, people are probably using that basic white life gain deck, which could be very problematic, I must say. Excuse me. Hopefully Enrage returns in Caverns of Ixalan. I'm going to be crossing my fingers. If it doesn't, you know, we'll still get some nice, fantastic dinos, so it won't be a total loss. Commune with dinosaurs? Maybe. I'll think about it. Oh, the Ravenous Sailback, yes. You know what? I kind of feel like finishing off the Topiary Stomper. Regisaur Alpha? Maybe. Let me think. That's a toughie. Tranix Rex, potentially. Now you know what? Regisaur Alpha. Definitely. Let's do it. Oh yeah, 100%. I could see myself spending some wild cards, hopefully with the packs that I'm going to be opening up as I get the free ones for March of the Machine. Cross my fingers I get at least a copy or 2 of this. Even more ways to deal with creatures or discarding it destroying an artifact or enchantment. We've got Thrashing Brontodon to destroy artifacts and enchantments, and then with this, and then Ravenous Sailback. Oh, it's gonna not be good. Not be good for them. Oh, it is perfect. A match made in heaven. Absolutely. Now, this is always the tough part. There's stuff I want, but do I need it this early is the question. Do you go with lands? Do you go with dinos? Do you go with not as good dinos and then sink your wild cards into something like Stomping Ground? Rampaging Raptor? I could see Rampaging Raptor actually being quite fantastic. Although I might open up some. Shifting? Maybe. Let me think. I was thinking of the newer dinos. You know what? Let's do Rampaging Raptor. Imagine Rampaging Raptor is probably strictly better a lot of the time than Thrash of Raptors. At the most, this gets to a 5-3, but then Rampaging stays a 4-4, has the trample haste all the time, which is lovely, lovely stuff. 7 more mythics. There's not a whole lot of mythic cards, so oftentimes actually I have just done it for all the Carnage turns. However, I'm going to keep opening up packs of Ixalan. Not so many packs of Phyrexia, all will be one, so I'll actually use my mythics on a playset of Tyrannix Rex. I don't know, that's a tough one. That's yeah, that's a tough combination. Boar God, Titanate, Dino, Turtle. 8 cards, 12 monsters. Boar, Ape, Turtle. Dino, Ape. Turtle God. That's going to take some thinking. But I got to cut down cards a little bit. Added some. I think we'll cut the Thrash of Raptors, since we were pretty fortunate. Ravenous Sailback. Probably don't need that a whole lot. Got a lot of things. We may not even need Rampaging Geoderm, come to think of it. Giant Cindermaw. You know what? Let's put Giant Cindermaw into the sideboard here. Just in case we face life gain. And of course I have to flesh out the sideboard a little bit here. Oh, and my one copy of, where is it? Deathcourt Scavenger? Is he around? Am I blind? Huh. I think I'm blind. I can't see Deathgorge anywhere. Oh. Deathgorge was hiding right at the beginning. Okay. Oh yes, absolutely. It is pretty cool. Hopefully they add more changelings, just because they're all creature types, technically dinos. You know what, I kind of want a tally. That was pretty fantastic last night. I'll hold off for now though. 2 more cuts. 2 charging, I think. Okay. Yeah, that looks alright. But now the sideboard. We got Deathgorge, we got Unlicensed Hearse. I don't know, it's really Up in the air, what we face. Stoke the flames, yeah. No, flame sweep. Stoke the flames. I'm trying to be budget conscious. Saving as much as possible. I guess I could just look at all the rares and mythics that I did open. That might help make my decision a little bit easier. Vorinclex? I guess I could... Oh, the 4/4 Toxic Dino. Yes, I almost forgot that. But I think I might as well... Oh no. This is sideboard stuff. Still thinking flame sweep. Oh yes, definitely. Vorinclex 5 for 6/6 enters the battlefield. Search for 2 forests, reveal them, put them into your hands. Love it. Hopefully we haven't played a land that turn and we can still play it, but yeah, let's might as well. It certainly can't hurt. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Oh, the Toxic Dino. I think I'll leave that Toxic Dino out for now. Feels pretty good with what I have at the moment. Should be enough power, I hope. We'll see, but I'll definitely keep that Toxic Dino in mind. What else do I want to bring in? The Shifting Ceratops would be pretty lovely, but I don't have any at the moment. I think I'm just going to go with Flame Sweep. I've loved it in the past. Even though I do have to spend some 4 of my 5 uncommon wildcards. I like surprising people with little things. Very nasty against aggro, potentially mono red, which might be something we see a lot starting off right at the beginning. 3 more things though. We've got life gain, graveyard stuff, interaction, aggro and little creatures, elves and whatnot. We've got artifacts and enchantments with Thrashing Brontodon. Nice instant speed interaction with Tandem Takedown. It's coming together. What else do I want to bring the pain to? I think a little bit more graveyard hate might be in order. Clothis? I was thinking Clothis. It would be... Yeah, you know what? Clothis would be good. Come to think of it, I certainly, like I was mentioning, a lot of dinos, most of them, there's nothing really for a mythic rare, so a single copy of Clothis at least definitely makes sense. Yeah, that's good. Now, Rigtier's Charm, I'm not in Jund. Treasures? Domri. Domri, yes. Maybe. I think I should save some of my wild cards, or all of them, for actual dinos. Domri would be nice, though, at least. Something that can't be countered, although I don't expect to see a whole lot of counterspell stuff so early on in an account's life. A couple Return to Natures. Oh, yes, it is. I have one. Let's do 2. 100%. It is very nice, for sure. Against certain decks, Rakdos Sacrifice potentially. They've killed some of our early stuff. We have a creature in our graveyard. And then we can exile it when this enters the battlefield, and then we exile that Witch's Oven, which would be very nice, or any other anvil, anything painful like that. But just in general, maybe some of our creatures have been countered or killed, so there's a very good chance, yes, that Mass Vandal is able to stop something, and exiling artifact or enchantment means we do get to deal with the indestructible gods, where oftentimes they are hard to deal with. But this, boom, Mass Vandal, it's gone. Lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, spicy. Maybe just one pepper there, Heaven, because it is free to play. You never know how it's going to go, but it might be a wee bit rough. But it will still be a good time. Free Dino. Get her done. Best of 3 brand new account. The first match of ranked on King of Dinos. Exciting stuff. Oh. Yes, it is going to be it's going to be interesting. We'll see how things change, if things adapt when a deck gets completed from Pioneer, gets into Explorer. I imagine if it's super popular in Pioneer, comes over here, things will shift a little bit, at least. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Hopefully it comes in the next anthology. I'm not too worried about it. I got a plan if it becomes super common, which I imagine for the first little bit people would want to be using it on Arena. The Griddler. Oh, nuts. We're going second. That actually looks quite fantastic. Seeing a stomping ground to start. We got Drover the Mighty, nice tandem takedown. Eventually looking like it could be Dimir something or other. Hopefully they're tapped out, but I imagine Drover the Mighty would die. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell, but I'm going to try to ramp. Cross my fingers. Oh, beautiful stuff. Okay, we're looking good. I imagine they probably could have killed Drover the Mighty. Maybe Thunderherd Migration was not so threatening to their counter spell, so they just let it go through. Hopefully that is the case, but maybe they're saving an answer for when we get, to Regisaur Alpha. We definitely have enough lands at this point. Fatal Push. Oh, okay, so we got a very standard, maybe unfortunately for us, Dimir Control with the Shieldred's Edict, as it's often made us sacrifice our Carnage Tyrant and a variety of other things. But I bet they're waiting to do something against someone's Censor. Hopefully we see another Dino at some point. We've gotta. So even if we waited a turn, it really wouldn't have done anything. We wouldn't have been able to pay an extra 2, unfortunately. Oh, we got a Rampaging Raptor. That's looking pretty good. I hope. Yeah, I am missing Shifting Ceratops, that's for sure. Where's the Crying Dino when you need it? Oh boy. I guess it is a little bit fitting, facing off against the classic. Oh, we're getting flooded. I 22 lands. I'm pretty sure I only did 22 lands. I got 10 jump-in tokens, but I might have got 5 from just before the new set released. I did 10. I didn't really get a whole lot of anything, but I just kind of breezed right through it. I didn't bother playing most of the matches, just used it to get those cards. But yeah, I got 10 at least on this account. For the wild cards, it could vary depending with all the packs you open. You could get lucky and just open up a rare wild card or a mythic rare. So it is really hard to give a clear amount. But I had 20 something. There's no. Oh goodness, what is going on here? This is just not good. I think it was at least 20 rare wild cards. Might have been 17, 18. I'll have to look back on it, but a decent enough to have a pretty reasonable start. We got Regisaur Alpha, which is of course quite nice. Hopefully it lands. I guess it doesn't. Huh. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, I know. We got 20 and then some mythic rares. It's pretty much almost a deck. It would not take long if you know exactly what cards you want to redeem. You would definitely get there quite quick. It might take a week or two, but for being completely free to get exactly the deck you want in a week or two, not having to spend any money, hopefully having a better time than me, because yeah, we just got flooded removal, but nothing to use that removal with because it was always countered. But yeah, the list as it is, we got Huntmaster, Drover, Thunderherd, all the classic stuff. Trying out the lovely Tandem Takedown. We certainly didn't have any creatures stick around that previous game, but I wanted to try this out, so it made sense. Versatile, hitting a creature, planeswalker, or battle is nice. Oh, it will be. Hopefully a tally does. It would be nice to, well, I should read up on what happened to Galta. I imagine Galta survived. But yeah, Thrashing Brontodon I got. I opened up a Topiary Stomper and redeemed the other three. We got Rampaging Raptor, a Charging Monstrosaur, a Vorinclex. I redeemed wild cards for Regisaur Alpha, the full playsets, Tranix Rex. The lands could use a little bit of work, unfortunately, but I mean, didn't take me long at all, and I basically have pretty much most of the stuff I'd like. Oh yes, they have, absolutely. It was very bad previously. They got a nice spread selection of stuff. However, it's a lot of countering and pain. I guess maybe Clothis could be good. Unlicensed. I'm gonna get to Stoke the Flames. Okay. It's slowly getting there. It's taken a little bit. Maybe for some people, the improvements should have been clear, and they should have happened a little bit faster. However, that was not the case. Still going to be good. Certainly, this hand is very good. Huntmaster and Tandem Takedown and Topiary Stomper. We got our two sources of green for Topiary. Hopefully, getting that down on turn 3, but of course they have lots of painful counter spells. I'm going to try for Thunderherd Migration. That could possibly get us to, well, hopefully, Huntmaster and Topiary Stomper on turn 3. Huntmaster for 2, Topiary for 2, and that is lovely ramp right there. No, don't use both. Use both the mountains so you can do it. Maybe. Oh, okay, well, perhaps they have a counter spell. We'll get them to burn stuff. Possibly that means Regisaur Alpha can come down safely next turn. But yeah, they definitely have a lot to improve. Replays, stat tracking of your profile, all your matches. Of course, there is lots of programs that do that, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Choosing your own battlefield. Only you can see the battlefield. Your opponent on their screen sees the battlefield that they chose. A wide variety. They could make so much money doing that. I'm going to try for Huntmaster plus Regisaur this turn, just because I do have 6. I feel they might not have a counterspell. Yes, Solar Updraft. I'm going to try my best. Well, they do. They do. But that's okay because they used a counterspell on Huntmaster. It is one less that they have. Hopefully meaning Regisaur Alpha comes down. Hopefully we see Tyrannix Rex at some point here. Oh, we got 7 lands. We're in range of good old T-Rex. We got 4 copies. We're getting close to a quarter of the way through the deck. So we should be seeing it anytime now. It's looking pretty good. It's still alright, you know, there is certainly a lot of basics. Of course, you want a lot of basics if you have Thunderherd Migration and Topiary Stomper. 8 things, grabbing them. 16 basic lands, of course, is way too much, but this is budget. Super duper, always budget, 100% free to play, so yeah. Blue Sun's Twilight. That's not so bad, I guess. Huh. Okay, well. We got the lovely Thrashing Brontodon. Tandem Takedown potentially on that shark, but Topiary Stomper can't block. We'll be able to take down anything they play at any time. I could have used it on the shark, but I imagine there could be a bigger, better target for this. We can effectively kill any creature or planeswalker. +1/+0 to Regisaur and Thrashing makes it 9 in total. 9 damage to a creature or planeswalker at instant speed. Hopefully helps. Yeah, lovely. If you're looking for removal, maybe open up a few of these. Instant speed removal, of course, is, well, usually very good. We're at 7 already. We'll get to 8. Love it. They got a counter spell. Yeah. We're going to draw that out. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. We still have lovely, fantastic bodies. The Thrashing Brontodon, of course. Worst case, you're just left with a 3/4 you get to keep attacking with. If you're making budget dinos or free to play, just craft a playset of Thrashing Brontodon right away and don't worry about too much. I guess we have to say goodbye to him though. No, hey, it's another creature. That's not nothing. I really want to see T-Rex at least once this game. Past a quarter of the way through the deck. Ugh. Now let's Tandem Takedown this Topiary Stomper. Just get it out of the way. I'm missing Shifting Ceratops. Carnage Tyrant as well, but I didn't redeem any of my wild cards for Carnage Tyrant just because it is from Ixalan. I might open up a few copies as I keep spending my gold on that. Oh, if we get in flooded again, 22 lands. Well, we'll chip away, keep taking them down, and hopefully we get them, at least this game. It will be pretty sweet to take down super fleshed out meta decks with the absolute bargain bin basic free-to-play dinos. It's going to happen at least a few times tonight, I bet. Well, that's not so good. A creature, anything. Oh, another Drover. My goodness. Maybe I took out the Tyrannix Rexes. Getting close to a third of the way through the deck. At least they're getting a little bit flooded too. We have a decent amount of time. It's just a 3/3 shark, fortunately. Alright. I was just double checking they didn't have a manland there. That would not have been good. Tyrannix. Where are you, good buddy? Hopefully they don't make me sacrifice it, but if I have to sacrifice something, a Drover of the Mighty would go. Ooh. Makes me wish I had something to destroy enchantments. Maybe I get that Thrashing Brontodon, at least, coming up here. Ah, Rampaging Raptor. I mean, it's not nothing. We'll try, and we'll hope. Maybe. Can we get something sneaky with the buff from Rampaging Raptor there? Perhaps. Oh, down to 1. Well, okay, they're at 2. That's still pretty decent. We dropped Narset down to 1, so they can't do -2, which is actually lovely stuff. So you see right there already, Rampaging Raptor, even though we lost it, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hopefully Tyrannix Rex next turn wrecks him. Thinning out the deck a little bit, grabbing a basic land, increasing the chances just a hair next turn. Hopefully T-Rex wasn't the next card coming up, and then we just sadly shuffled it away. T-Rex, you can do it. Oh, that is not T-Rex. Okay, well, I'll try for Thunderherd Migration at least. All is not lost, but we need to see T-Rex next turn. I feel it. It's about to happen. Hopefully they don't play anything else, or else we might definitely be dead. 4 damage. I think we have at least 1 turn. Maybe they get super aggressive, they're feeling good, they attack with all those sharks, and then boom, T-Rex finishes them off. Oh boy, here goes nothing. I swear, it is only 22 lands. Maybe it's more than 22. I'll have to go back and look. Ugh. Yeah, so we didn't even see a single of the 4 Tyrannix Rexes in more than the top third of the deck. More than 20 cards. Crazy, crazy. Hey, no. The shuffler has to be, no, back and forth. Can't always be good. But hey, I didn't spend a single penny on this, so you gotta look at the silver lining, of course. Hey, you'll see all kinds of wacky stuff. You just gotta stay positive. Maybe you're starting off with dinos or whatever it is, and you have a couple strings of bad matches and bad games. Kind of colors your perspective on whatever you're playing and thinking, oh, this deck isn't for me. It's just not performing well. It's hard to stomach that and push through and get a big sample size. 20 matches, 30 matches with a particular change or a deck. Get a good feel, see the good games and the bad games, which there is a lot of times nothing you can do. You always got to keep that in mind. This is rigged. I've lost so many in a row. I deserve to win. Spread out over time, roughly. If your deck has a solid game plan, all that kind of stuff, it should be a little bit closer to 50%. You might lose 6 in a row. That definitely is within the realm of possibility. Maybe you win 4 more, you lose 1, win 3, kind of evens out a little bit. Oh man, this is absolutely unfair, my guys. We're facing a gold 2 player. We're at a lowly copper, bronze, whatever it is. The algorithm. Oh, this. I'm gonna have to send a support ticket in. This is a glitch. This has to be a glitch. Oh my goodness. The shuffler's against us. The opponents are against us. This is probably... Watch it be another Dimir Control. Maybe we get a free win here, because they're certainly taking their time deciding who's going to play first. Okay. Ooh, hey. That looks pretty good. At least 1 source of green. Of course, we need 2 for... Hey, okay. As I say it, we've got 2 sources of green, but... What do we got? Golgari Midrange, perhaps. Now, since we got tons of lands, tons of stuff, and I just drew Drover again, if we can be at 4 mana, turn 3, we go Otepec for 2, and then something else for 2. We do not. Hey, that's 1 less go for the throat that could have been used on something nastier. Yeah, I'm just going to play it safe. Take the ping, unfortunately. Get the 4th land this turn. Regisaur Alpha next turn. And we're looking good. And I feel it. We're going to see Tyrannix Rex this game. Oh boy, it's going to happen. Hopefully Regisaur Alpha is enough to help. But that Scavenging Ooze, that's going to get scary. No, we can't block. Don't worry about that. Tandem Takedown would be pretty nice. Alrighty. At least we know stuff won't get countered. They're not in blue. Nothing. Hopefully that token survives. Good. We know they don't have Fatal Push. They definitely would have used it on the token there. That might be a little bit beneficial if they decide to attack us, which I don't think they will. No, that doesn't make sense. Good. Oh, another Regisaur Alpha, and we could go Huntmaster for 2, Regisaur for 4, because we're at 6. Oh, look at this. Beautiful stuff. Maximum aggression. Feels pretty safe if they want to stop some of this damage. Something is going to block, and then less damage to us next turn. I like it. Scavenging Ooze could get a little big, but we stop ourselves taking at least 4 a turn. Getting rid of that 4/3. We're going to turn on Topiary Stomper next turn with this 7th land. Hasty Thrashing. Shieldred is not so good. We could get that Tandem Takedown, which is not fighting. Just boom. We smoke Shieldred out of there. That's not Tandem Takedown, but body, pretty good. We can take out that Reckoner Bankbuster if we want with the Thrashing Brontodon as well. Maximum aggression it is, though. Hopefully that does the trick. Got him. Lethal. Dead. Perfect. Huntmaster coming in strong. Taking down Golgari Midrange. Golgari Rock, I believe it's called by some people. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Just play lots of little things and swarm them Yeah, they're mousing over wondering, what the heck can I do? Regisaur Alpha. Why is this person playing Dinosaur Tribal right when they start off? But King of Dinos does not care about Shieldred. Certainly I want to keep in Tandem Takedown. Again, we're not fighting, so we don't lose the creatures to Shieldred's Death Touch and anything else that might have it. We just take the thing out. Don't ask questions. Definitely seeing Shieldred. Tandem Takedown at the very least certainly is going to do 5, but probably 6 or 7 is also quite reasonable. Stoke the Flames, 4 damage, pretty nice, but I want to take out Shieldred on sight as soon as possible, and 4 damage is not 5. Clothis? Well, I could see Clothis, I guess. There's definitely going to be a lot of stuff in the graveyard, so we'll do a little bit of graveyard stuff here. Alright. Let's take him down again. Oh, we see Tyrannix Rex finally. It only took a few matches and a few games, a few hands. 3 of the 4 stomping grounds is pretty sweet as well. Hopefully they don't have Thoughtseize. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm just happy we haven't seen it yet. Ooh. Blissa could be problematic though. A Death Touch and First Strike is an issue. Essica's Chariot. It would be nice to take that out if, you know, we ever get to that Tandem Takedown. I just want to take the cats out. I'd just be sitting back, maybe waiting for Blissa to attack. I mean, she would still destroy our stuff, so I don't really want to do that. Briarbridge Tracker, unfortunately, gonna crew that Essica's Chariot. Could have crewed that Essica's Chariot, I should say. Man, we get flooded quite a bit. We have gotten flooded. I mean, we'll certainly be getting to T-Rex next turn. Hopefully they have attacked with Glissa, and then I can somewhat safely attack with it. No, I guess at least I can attack with Topiary Stomper now. Let's do that. Ooh. Pain. Suffering. Maybe I have like 24 lands. I'm a little bit suspicious at this continued turn of events of flooding. 7. That's not gonna do it. No, we're definitely not coming back from that, I must say. How many lands is it? Yeah. Just 22. Variance it is. Alright. Is Golgari gonna be the first win for free-to-play King of Dinos? I certainly did pretty good the previous one, but all those painful legendary grow. Hey, wow, that's good. Yep, that's where it's at. 4 lands, Huntmaster, turn 3 Rampaging Raptor, I hope. But of course, there's a good chance they'll have removal for this guy. Oh, okay, back-to-back Huntmasters is also very nice. Live. You can do it. Hopefully. Oh, oh my goodness. We've got another one. Yes, please. That's pretty sweet. I'll hit him again with the other one. Beautiful. Oh, nuts. Whatever are we going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to play a Huntmaster and a Rampaging Raptor. And possibly T-Rex next turn. Oh. This is where it's at. Maybe another free-to-play player. Possibly Heaven. I'm just glad they don't have Glissa. We're going to finish them off. Coming up here. Oh, beautiful. Got him. Oh, 5 for an 8/8. Can't be countered. Trample, Ward 4, Haste, Toxic 4. Does the trick. Yes, sirree. Okay. Got her done. Shieldred, Glissa, whatever it is, that is a nasty combination. Maybe they just didn't have... Yeah, a whole lot of removal. Toxic Haste Dinos for the win, 100%. Any of those big dinos. Carnage Tyrant, Ancient Imperiosaur, but yes, specifically Tyrannix Rex. We got lucky, I think. Fortunate that they didn't take out the Huntmasters. We were able to play the T-Rex for 5. If it didn't have haste, we could have given it haste, but yes, it is a lovely top deck. It often does the trick. The Ward 4 pretty often is effectively hexproof. If the game has gone on long enough, though, chances are the opponent has, you know, that extra 4 to pay. Unfortunately, maybe you can catch them off guard on one turn when they tap out, or mostly tap out. They have 3 or less untapped. They still wouldn't be able to pay that extra 4. Actually, I guess they would have to have 5 or less. Some removal spell for 1 plus the 4. Yeah, so it is still a pretty big thing to do, to have that much up, ready and waiting. I have no idea how to pronounce this person's name. Ola Meu Nom Aruki. But this hand is not a rookie. It looks fantastic. We got 2 sources of green, at least 2 sources of red. It is exactly what I would be hoping for. Certainly Temple of Abandon, again, no turn 1 play, so quite reasonable to go with that. Send a land to the bottom. Certainly we have enough at the moment. Want to increase the chance we get something good. The next 2 draws. We would go in Huntmaster, drawn a card, and Drover instead. Hopefully no counter spells, but they are in blue. Removal, sacrifice, something. Okay. Hey, use it on something weak. Hopefully allowing us to... Risen Reef. We've got Sultai something. I'm not sure. Sultai Ramp, maybe. But Topiary Stomper get us stably another land. We can go Huntmaster plus Rampaging Raptor next turn. We'll have 3 sources of red, 5 mana in total. Huntmaster for 2, Rampaging for 3. That should be good. Hopefully Huntmaster sticks around. If it does, then the following turn... Oh, okay. Sultai Elementals. Interesting. Huh. Well. Would not have expected that. Okay. Yeah, Huntmaster. Never mind. Oh, I didn't play Source Red there. That's okay. Still go Huntmaster plus Drover. I wouldn't have wanted to attack with Rampaging Raptor anyways. With the Yarok there being a 3/5. Would have taken it out and they would have gained a bit of life. What do they steal? Oh yeah. No, I'm going to pack it in. They're stealing 2 things. That is not going to go well. No. Okay. And 1 thing was bad enough. We still would have gotten Tyrannix Rex next turn, but they were taking Huntmaster and Drover. Yeah, no, that... we still wouldn't want to have attacked with Rampaging. They've got the Yarok and... not pretty. But Stoke the Flames, maybe. Could help a little bit. Let's do that. Take out that hostage taker, get back those things that it steals. Hopefully it steals something with an enter the battlefield effect, and we get a little bit of extra value that way as well. I don't know what to call this. Seems like Sultai enter the battlefield something. Sultai Control Midrange. Oh, well, we're finally getting mana screwed after we were getting mana flooded quite a bit. Can't keep that either. Okay. Don't want to mulligan too much more. We got our 2 sources of red. We've got Huntmaster. There could be a fairly reasonable chance to get Rampaging on turn 3. Hopefully we have any land. Basically, as long as it enters the battlefield untapped, we got this guy. Sultai hodgepodge, I guess. Good stuff. Now we just need sources of green. This is the painful part, having so many just mountains. Definitely as much duels as possible. I think I become comfortable with 3 or 4 mono red sources, lands. Anything more than that, and I have gotten messed up 1 too many times not being able to do Thrashing Brontodon, Topiary Stomper. We could be waiting quite a few turns, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Hey, well, I'll take that as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Boom. Look at that. That's going to pack a punch. They're not going to be getting Yarok the Desecrated next turn. This turn, at least. We should have a few more. I think he cost 6. 6 or 7. We can power up one of these Rampaging Raptors. Hydroid Crassus. I think we could get the job done next turn. Oh, no, you don't want to attack. There's that tempo. Get our second source to that. That's not as... Well, we can play Regisaur Alpha. Think about that. 5 mana Yarok. God. Oh yes, definitely Heaven. I think I could certainly be enticed to do it more often, for sure. That's pretty good. Power it up. Do some more damage. Exactly this. Hey, I said math is for blockers. It certainly is. Good stuff. But yeah. No, I can definitely do more free dinos in percent. I enjoy it. I know you enjoy it, Heaven, and just seeing the possibilities. If you like the deck and you haven't been playing Arena, or you just want to do it in a budget way, restart a new account, get all those packs and get pretty close-ish to a dinosaur deck. Maybe you have no wild cards or gold or anything. You could just start a fresh account and get there. Decently get there. Then as long as you have, a focused direction and exact list you want, I gotta say a week or two. Probably 3 weeks at the most. If you're playing as much as you can every single day, roughly equaling out to about 1,000 gold a day. If you get all your wins and everything. Yeah, I could see that. A pack a day. I think they were pretty surprised to lose. Exactly. Seems good. I don't have to mulligan. Of course, 3 Huntmasters is a little bit awkward, but oh, more lands. 3 Huntmasters could mean we get somewhat easily to Tyrannix Rex. Of course, I would imagine some stuff gets killed and answered, unfortunately. But you never know. Certainly, if they do something to one of them, we got a good amount of backups. Alan, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. The new Galta and Soren, yes, absolutely cheating out the new Galta on turn 3. Turn 2, oh yes, Llanowar Elves turn 1, new Soren on turn 2, and then you get the new Galta. It does sound like something I may have to try. Definitely. I'm going to try it at some point. I did open up 2 copies of the new Galta, so that was very nice. Yeah. Hopefully it's pretty consistent. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot of cards. You need Llanowar Elves, 2 lands, Soren, and Galta. 1, 2, 3, 5. You need a total of 5 different cards to do that. Yes, that would be pretty consistent, yeah. Oh, the new Queen, 100%. Yeah, the 3 mana Soren, cheat out a Vampire Witch. The new Galta is. But if all goes well, we get Tyrannix Rex next turn. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. Wild Growth Walker might not do it. Fight rigging. Oh, maximum cheating. Alan, I am... oh, that's not nice. That would be pretty good. Okay, one day, maybe not this week, maybe next week, I'll do something that involves Galta and Mavrin. Make a big dino token, make a bunch of little tokens, but of course I probably wouldn't want to make a bunch of vampires because Marauding Raptor is just going to ping all of those. There's probably always going to have to be a dinosaur. Oh, I wonder. Love it. That's got to be pretty scary stuff. Ouch. Painful. I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised. Huntmasters, both of them, have stuck around. Again, 5 for an 8/8 trample, haste, ward 4, toxic 4 can't be countered. Excuse me. Pretty good. Thumbs up. But I still, speaking of fight rigging, I've got to try it at some point. One of these days, I'll do some dino list with it. But again, I like to take out the decks that try to cheat things out. I play good fair magic, good clean magic, just playing stuff. Of course, it is a little bit risky, certainly very susceptible to removal, the fatal push, sweepers, and whatnot. It certainly got the job done last night. I hope all you guys saw. Man, beautiful. I haven't tried Kruga a whole lot. Kruga is fantastic. Of course, there is a lot of permanence with a mana value of 3, Topiary Stomper, a ton of stuff above. I could see myself using the full playset of Kruga. The first one, you draw a bunch. The second one, you're drawing 1 extra at the very least from the first one that is out. It's a dino. Huntmaster would reduce Kruga to 3 at the moment. Yeah, no, I should try it a bit. Yeah, toxic dinos and T-Rex tend to do the trick. Get that good old Regisaur haste. I imagine a Wild Growth Walker is just going to block the token. Probably. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe both Wild Growth Walkers block the Regisaur, Tyrannix Rex. They got to be at least fairly worried, I would think. That's pretty good. We still keep Tyrannix Rex. We do at least 1 point of damage a little bit with it, meaning they get 4 poison counters. They cannot let T-Rex do any damage next turn or else they are dead. Doesn't matter what life they had. Yeah. The Great Henge is not going to save them. Got 3 mana at the moment, which... maybe they do. So, oh, okay. Okay, that does it. Got him. Oh, and a Rampaging Raptor to boot, but we don't need that. Beautiful stuff. Heaven, yes. Toxic Dinos. Tyrannix Rex. Doing the trick. 3, but still dead. Oh. I am happy I redeemed those wild cards for that. We're flying up. Bronze 3. Here comes Mythic. Could take a little bit. I don't think I'm going to certainly get to Mythic with this particular free-to-play dinos. Certainly this month, but you know, if I continue at Heaven, 1 month, getting there. Completely free-to-play with a deck that certainly isn't popular. It's getting more popular with all those new toys we just received. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. Yes, definitely a great win. Do Tyrannix Rex. Always good. Certainly, there's a lot less big scary dinos. There's no Ancient Imperiosaur, no Carnage Tyrant. So I definitely want the full playset in all the time. A lovely finisher. Adding Carnage Tyrant would be nice, but yeah, well, as it's happened before. He does the trick. She does the trick. Whatever it is, it's hard to tell, I guess. Tyrannix Rex doesn't even have eyes, I believe. Diamond free-to-play. Hey, that'd be good. Mythic #1 free-to-play dinos with King of Dinos. Oh. Get so good with them, they ban Marauding Raptor because it is too powerful for the deck and it's only specific to the deck. So we felt it wouldn't harm any other deck variety. Whatever they want to say. I don't know. What might they ban? Ancient Imperiosaur. Ancient Imperiosaur is just so hard to interact with. The Ward 2, we shouldn't have added Ward 2 on Ancient Imperiosaur, and it comes down so big. And so for that reason, we're banning Ancient Imperiosaur. Probably not. Yeah. Tyrannix Rex is too overpowered for a specific dinosaur list. There is no play, wiggle room, whatever you want to call it. Toxic 4 is way too much on Tyrannix Rex, and it gets the job done way too easily. So for that reason, we're banning Tyrannix Rex to reduce the overall power of dinosaur travel. I thought there'd be something. Gotta play something. Potentially could have been a little bit better burning a counterspell if they had it with the Thrashing Brontodon. But, well, we'll see if they have another one. We have one to pay. You're here, Pterosaurus. Good stuff. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Work is definitely quite important. Technically, I guess this is work. It doesn't feel like work. I like to do this, so someday down the line, I'll monetize this in some way. We'll get there. But at the very least, I think it's good to start off doing whatever it is, liking it, and you keep doing it, and you keep liking it without making anything. I think that's a good sign. If it's all about the money right from the beginning, you stress yourself out, you don't feel as good. Learn to like a thing without making anything. And I think that's going to increase the longevity of whatever you're doing. Woodworking, cooking, whatever. Taking them down a little bit, of course. Starting off with Shifting Ceratops, always nice. Hopefully we see that Rampaging Raptor coming up. Yes, I think so, Heaven. Shifting Ceratops might be the next thing. Of course, I'm going to keep starting off with shifting in the sideboard. Like I mentioned, I think Rampaging Raptor probably replaces shifting. It's going to be a little bit more useful overall, I would imagine. Of course, if we're facing something that isn't even partly blue, Rampaging Raptor would be better. 2 and 2 red. Love it. Hopefully, Tyrannosaurus Rex does the trick. Can't counter it. You can't target it. They only have 4 lands, so we'll at least get a hit off with this somewhere and somehow. But it's pretty crazy. King of Dinos, we're facing a platinum. Pretty good stuff. Watch out. Gonna get him. Oh, they're getting scared now. The question becomes, yeah, probably I just want to take him down. Take him down to almost dead. If we top deck a Tyrannosaurus Rex at any other point, done. Settle the wreckage, 2 white and 2 color. That's alright, that's alright. We don't have a Shifting Ceratops to top deck, of course. But we do have 3 more T-Rexes. Let's see it, good buddy. Well, that's not T-Rex, but again, we do thin out the deck a touch. Pretty scared for this opponent. Definitely, they probably wouldn't have expected something like that coming down. They probably have settled the wreckage. Shifting Ceratops, gotta happen. I think I have 2 rare wild cards left over. I'll definitely be using both of them for shifting after I'm done here tonight. And yeah, I won't open up M20 packs which contain Shifting Ceratops, but whenever I get those wild cards, I imagine they have a counter spell. However, maybe if it lands, you know, we can use Tandem Takedown to take down some. Okay, we don't. Well, we'll hold out hope for that T-Rex. Cross the fingers. Oh, it's going downhill quick. 6. We're on a 3-turn clock. Oh, what is it? This guy's not nice. Whenever they cast... hold on, I want to read this. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, draw a card and a painful blue-related stuff. Yes, oh, I know, it was Heaven's suggestion to do that. Counter spell. Hey, you know, they got lots of counter spells. Of course, you see the value of starting off with Carnage Tyrant at the very least. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Shifting Ceratops, just package all those dinos that can't be countered and you get the job done. But Esper Control, this is not looking pretty. Of course, Deathgorge Scavenger, Unlicensed Hearse, Clothis, there is a lot of stuff to eat in the graveyard. Big time. Pretty much all non-creatures, so Deathgorge at the very least would stay pretty healthy. Hopefully attacking with it the turn it enters. Swinging with a 5-4. Nice. I guess, might as well. Vorinclex, I'm going to take that out. Of course, I guess Vorinclex has reach. Maybe? No, I'm going to keep Vorinclex instead. That reach might come in handy. Also, we dig for forest, and we certainly have plenty of them. I like the looks of this. Let's see that T-Rex, though. Hopefully we see Rampaging Raptor. That could certainly be pretty impactful. Oh! I'm going to keep it still. Of course, it is unfortunate not having a second source of red at the moment, which before March of the Machine, I almost never needed a second source of red early. It was always double green for Topiary, Shifting Ceratops, you name it. So I may have to go more even as I start using Rampaging Raptor more often here. Fortunately, no Thoughtseize, no Fatal Push, at least on our turn. Ooh, I don't know. We'll get there. One day. Hey, we're winning. 20-19. It begins. Oh, hopefully they don't counter this. Cross your fingers. We need that second source of red. Oh. If they could have countered it, they goofed up big time. I might as well keep swinging. We could draw a 5th land next turn, easily be able to go with Regisaur Alpha. I'm going to keep doing this. Of course, Rampaging might have been nice, but keep doing the stables. Hey, seems they didn't want us to get to 5, but maybe they didn't have a counter spell the previous turn. Hard to say. At the very least, we drew out that. Do they have another one? Would I rather them burn it on Rampaging or Regisaur? I'm going to try for Regisaur. Use up all available mana this turn. If it lands, it's certainly going to be fantastic. At the very least, we're going to gain some important... Oh, interesting. So maybe they just have removal for a creature. Noxious Grasp. Vanishing Run. Huh. That's pretty good. Regisaur Alpha, of course, is not monocolored. Vanishing Verse, exile target monocolored permanent. Lovely. Lovely stuff indeed. It's not the worst. Oh, okay, well. We can safely go with another Regisaur, and that, my friends, is where it's at. If you're doing free dinos, craft the full playset of Regisaur Alpha as soon as possible. Of course, Tyrannix Rex has haste, Rampaging Raptor has haste, but you want a ton of haste to get the job done. Make a lot of good top decks. You play it, oh, you can't attack, and then they take it out next turn when they untap and get enough for removal or that sweeper. Just keep applying the pressure. It makes it pretty hard for some opponents. Oh, Thunderherd Migration. Well. Just in case we use Tandem Takedown next turn, I'll leave it with the 3. At least 2 green. Yes, Toxic Haste Dinos. I love it. We could potentially get to 7 next turn for the first of 2 T-Rexes. Wandering Emperor. Well, we're going to be taking out Wandering Emperor. I don't imagine they can do anything to Tandem Takedown for 1. Sadly, we lose Regisaur, but yeah, we take it out. That's all right. It's not the best use of it in the world. Now, make them all Death Touch with, yes, Viper's Fang. Blast right through pretty much any sort of board. Any creatures, doesn't matter. That's pretty good. We'll see if Rampaging draws something out. It would be slightly nicer if Drover of the Mighty survives. Possibly being the 7th mana that we need for T-Rex. That's okay. That's quite alright. Nah, I'm just gonna smack them. We're probably gonna do +1 anyway with Teferi. Might as well bring them down, potentially in range of getting killed if they sweep us this turn. But maybe they do -3 because Teferi is not at -2, which it could have been. Okay, they don't. Never mind. Drawing cards is usually pretty good. Jin get taxes. Wow. There it is. We got it. Maybe they're kicking themselves. They could have done some removal on Drover. They're waiting for something to counter something. Not today. Attack with everything. Hopefully they can't target the token. That could be it if they don't have removal for anybody because of trample. Oh, well, pretty close. My math is wrong, of course. Math is for blockers. Hopefully we draw another land coming up if they sweep us here. Farewell. Supreme Verdict. Oh boy. Got him. Okay, they didn't get it. Lovely stuff. You know what? I kind of like Stoke the Flames. Come to think of it. We top deck that. It could be pretty nice. A pretty good way to maybe finish them off. Oh, they target Drover. Some creature that can't tap for mana, but we use them to reduce the cost of Stoke the Flames 4 damage. Maybe they're at 5, or maybe the 4 damage is enough just to get them in range of being killed by other stuff. They think they're safe. They take a bunch of damage. They're going to go to 3 or something. They have a sweeper next turn, so they're like, oh, I can take it because I'm going to sweep them. Nah. And then we kill them. Oh, absolutely, Stanley. 100%. Control's worst nightmare. Of course, it is painful, again, not having shifting or Carnage turn, but T-Rex definitely is doing the trick. It's a little bit clunky again, this hand. One source of green, crossing my fingers. Gotta get the second one, but I think it could work. Hey, there we go. All right, we'll see if Huntmaster draws out a counter spell or an answer of some sort. Allow us to hopefully safely go Topiary Stomper. Oh, we can talk about change the equation. Yes, painful for red or green stuff. Counter target red or green spell with mana value 6 or less. That is certainly a lot of things. I'm going to try for Thrashing Brontodon. I'd rather them burn it on this than Topiary. Yeah. Thunderherd Migration. Let's try for that. I'm going to reveal Thrashing Brontodon, which maybe they're going to save Counterspell for. Hopefully I get to go Topiary Stomper next turn, but we are at 5, of course, for Regisaur Alpha. And keep in mind, Topiary Stomper has Vigilance. We get to attack with it, but then we could also tap it to reduce the cost of Stoke the Flames and still get to deal damage. Love it. Love it. Hopefully Regisaur Alpha can come down, start maybe applying pressure to Teferi here. Yeah, I gotta try for Topiary. I think it should be safe. We've got 2 mana to pay for stuff that wants us to, well, pay extra. An extra 1, an extra 2. Maybe Drover the Mighty draws that out. Okay. We're in range of T-Rex if Drover survives. But that Teferi is getting up there, getting in range of the ultimate. I don't want that to happen. Oh, we got him. They have 6. They could have removal for 2, then pay the 4. Maybe. Let me think. Let me think about this one. Let's do Thrashing Brontodon. I don't feel too safe going T-Rex with all that mana. Okay. So maybe they couldn't have dealt with it. Oof, okay. We got ourselves a few more turns at least. That is good. Hey, Stomping Ground, not a problem. We got 2 sources of red. I think that's safe enough. Regisaur only needs 1. If at any point we draw a Rampaging Raptor, we can still play it. Drover of the Mighty, of course, could also tap for a source of red. But it is going to be rough. They're pulling ahead. They definitely have a ton of lands, doing a lot of stuff to a lot of stuff often. Oh, goodness. This, we need shifting. We need Carnage Taunt 100%, especially with this new change to the equation. Absolutely dumpstering us. Shifting has to be in. I gotta say, I was worried about this. The strictly better Ether Gust, I would say, probably. I mean, Ether Gust can kind of send something that can't be countered away, but that just makes other stuff permanently disappear, which might also be good. Oh my goodness, we've seen absorbs. We're absorbing an absolutely disgusting amount of counter spells. At the very least, you see how helpful the other can't be countered dinos would have been. We're not busting through that. We got 1 win. That was pretty good. But I do know what I have to focus on. Of course, when you're in bronze, you don't drop down anything with the losses. It's not nothing. Okay. What time is it? I should probably check. At least another match here. At least 1 more. Yeah. Man, shifting Ceratops. My goodness. Tweak the lands, of course. Much less basics. Be more consistent that way. Shifting and Carnage, and we don't have to worry about that painful counterspell. I forgot the name of it. I want to forget about it because it was so painful to us. They have enough counterspells already, but when you add that and easy to play for 1 and a blue, it's not a fun time. I imagine it probably replaces Ether Gust for the most part. Maybe if they see we have a lot of can't be countered things, they would bring in Ether Gust, if it even is in the sideboard with the introduction of that thing. Yikes. It's going to be rough on Ancient Imperiosaur, which is lovely, but of course that can be countered. Maybe starting off with Ancient Imperiosaur, I see a deck that's going to do that sort of stuff, and then I bring in Shifting Ceratops, switch it around, Shifting and Tyrannix Rex for Rampaging Raptor and Ancient Imperiosaur. 2 things that can be countered, switch them for 2 things that can't. Makes a bit of sense, and this hand definitely looks pretty explosive. Lots of ramp. Hopefully there is a good payoff coming up soon. And maybe commune with dinosaurs. Of course, I haven't used it in a bit. Oh, mono white humans. We're seeing all the main stuff. Definitely Drover of the Mighty. It could have been Thunderherd or Drover. Just getting to 4 on turn 3. We can go both of these. And we should be seeing Tyrannix Rex hopefully pretty soon. We might have enough time just because we went first. Of course, mono white humans is never fun. And sadly, with Thalia, oh, that is not good. I can attack. Thrashing or Drover or Thunderherd. I think it's got to be Thrashing just to power up Drover, get him to be a 3-3, a nice deterrent, hopefully, to their aggression. We got a 3-3 and a 3-4. That's got to be at least a little bit scary. Now, hopefully, they don't exile any of our stuff. Brutal Cathar, Skyclave Apparition definitely could be a possibility, but right now, I think we've bought ourselves enough time. Yeah, well, they're not attacking into that, certainly. All right, T-Rex coming down next turn. We got 7 at the moment. We don't even have to go with the other Thunderherd Migration that we have, but certainly leaving behind that Thrashing Brontodon, stopping any and all aggression they might have wanted to do. There she is. You know, mono white Adeline is going to be around. I still don't think they want to attack. Oh. Do I like T-Rex? I like T-Rex. Maybe Adeline is the thing that trades with it, which would be pretty good. Adeline plus something else. They gotta do something here. Yeah, could be worse. Take out 2 things, do a little bit of damage, still be left over with that Thrashing Brontodon, and hopefully they don't have another Adeline, but I think most mono white lists use the full playset of that fantastic creature. Maybe they want to start doing damage, but still, Thrashing Brontodon. Love them. Oh, I jinxed myself. Nuts. Huh. Interesting. All right, what might I want to take out? Thalia. Hopeful Initiate. I think Hopeful Initiate it is. Flame Sweep is going to be pretty darn good. Tandem Takedown, actually, very nice. Topiary Stomp. I would have to tap both Drover the Mighties, and I don't want to do that. I want blockers. Maybe if I was a little bit healthier, I could do a good bit of damage, but being at 10, too scary. It would be nice to get to Topiary next turn, turning him on, which we could do. Hopefully we draw the 6th land, and then Topiary gets the 7th. We don't have to tap the Drovers whatsoever. That'd be ideal. I will just sit back, relax, and watch them mostly never attack. I hope. Oh, maybe they got... No, they don't. It should be alright. Certainly not dead here. Okay, okay. Well, let's see. Well, definitely Thalia. I like that. 7. Going down to 1. That is a little bit risky. I'm going to do it. Oh, and T-Rex. Actually, I forgot. We took out Thalia, meaning we can go Thunderherd Migration for 2 and then Topiary for 3. We still only have... No, we would need 5 bodies. They've got Faceless Haven and 4 creatures. Let's forget about that. Alright, Flame Sweep. Instant speed, 2 damage to each creature. That's what I want to be doing. Tandem Takedown was nice, but Flame Sweep could be even nicer. It seems like budget mono white. We don't have to worry about Thalia's Lieutenant putting a counter on each human, I think it is. So I think it's going to work out, at least with the Flame Sweep. Enough creatures should be in range of getting killed from that 2 damage. Alright. Clobbering time. Wow, it's time for us to clobber clobbering time. Because we know what they're all about. I just hope they don't get back-to-back Adelians. If I have to double block to take her out and lose 2 creatures and then they just replay a second copy. Painful. Yeah, I guess this person is building up a mono white humans list. I'm building up a dinos. So we're matching up. Maybe it is another free-to-play player heaven, like you said. That'd be pretty good. I imagine that could be the case often enough. Or maybe somebody just wanted to start off with a new account, get pretty close to their desired deck that they maybe can't make. They used up all their wild cards on their main account and now they want to kickstart it. Building that Dimir Control or Azorius, Esper. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Should be quite fantastic. Definitely nice seeing 2 Regisaur Alphas there. Plenty of ramp. 2 sources of green, 2 sources of red. Certainly Temple of Abandoned Scrying. Well, Charging Monstrosaur. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on top. We should be getting to Charging Monstrosaur, especially with Drover and Thunderherd Migration here. Very good stuff. I'll pretend like I don't have anything they have to worry about. Definitely Regisaur next turn, followed by Regisaur. A ton of bodies. I think that's maybe going to be enough aggression to do the trick. Even if they take out Drover somehow, we'll still get Regisaur next turn. Maybe. Paladin class. Oh. Interesting. Maybe they only have 1 copy of it. Maybe they got lucky opening it. It certainly could do the trick. That's going to be rough. But hopefully this is rough for them. We're in range of T-Rex. If and when we draw it, eventually. We'll hold off. We got a bunch of nice bodies and they got a bunch of little stuff. If we see a Flame Sweep soon, Crossing my fingers. Maybe before they level up Paladin class. That's going to be nice. Ooh. Pretty decent. 1 in the white, destroying a big creature. Toughness 4 or greater certainly does the trick. But we can take out those hopeful initiates quite nicely. Both of them, actually. Might as well. Yeah. Just another good old Regisaur Alpha, I say. We'll hold off on attacking. We're down to 10. If we attacked, they'd certainly take everything. Possibly kill us. Because they could level up that Paladin class, giving +1/+1 to everything. That would be a little bit too risky, I think. As I expected. I think I'd probably attack with the Charging Monstrosaur next turn. A nice 5/5. They'd have to block with quite a few things just to take it out. I'll start doing something to them. It'd be pretty stunning if we got that Flame Sweep. Although they have 1 white up, they could have Brave the Elements. That is something to always keep in mind. I imagine they probably have Brave the Elements. It isn't uncommon, so certainly not hard on the wild cards. The wild card wallet. Someday. Oof. We certainly have mostly creatures, so Thalia shouldn't be too much of a problem. We got a nice amount. We'll see. If we get that Flame Sweep, we win next turn. Well, that's not Flame Sweep, unfortunately. Well, let's just keep swinging with this guy. Although we're probably dead next turn anyways, due to Paladin class there leveling up. I imagine that's going to take us out. Probably. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, are they not attacking? Interesting. What's going on here? Are they or aren't they? One day they'll... Okay. Well, I'll take 3, 4. Yeah, I can do that. Down to 1. Well, it's not Flame Sweep, but it is a thing. Yeah, we're not busting through that. Just very unfortunate. We're a quarter of the way through the deck. We didn't see the Flame Sweep we were desperately hoping for. That would have absolutely decimated most of their stuff. Definitely would have helped us out. But hey, even if you use a whole playset, of course, there will be times you don't see it. Pretty good overall, I must say. You never know what you're going to face. starting off on a fresh account, but it was lovely. I had a good time overall. Stanley, Evan, Pterosaurus, everybody else. Lots of people tonight. Good stuff. Nice to see. Alright, maybe, I don't know. Not sure what tomorrow night. I won't be doing a stream Friday night, Saturday night, but maybe Sunday. Something tomorrow night. Haven't decided. Yes, oh, definitely. Oh, it's going to be good overall. I had a nice time as always. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your time zone, whenever it is, wherever it is you are watching, and yeah, see you next time. Peace.